Hey guys, how you doing? Today, I'm going to talk to you again about elapsed time. But this time, instead of using a linear model, I'm going to use a friend. Today, I'm bringing in to help me Mr. T-Chart. That's right. I pity the fool who don't like math. So, Mr. T-Chart, I find, helps keep kids' thoughts organized and provides a little more structure to solving an elapsed time problem that they can relate to, especially if they're focusing on using partial quotients, partial products. It's just a very similar format. So let's take a look at how we're going to use our Mr. T-Chart to help us with this elapsed time problem. We're going to say, for example, that, I start school at 8:05 a.m. And then my students get to go out to recess at 11:47 a.m. Now the question here is, how long do my students have to endure me from when they get to school to when they get to go outside for recess? Well, this is where Mr. T-Chart is going to help us. What I'm going to do over here is on the left-hand side of Mr. T-Chart, I'm going to record the time. And on the right-hand side of Mr. T-Chart, I'm going to record hours and minutes. And let's see how we're going to do this. In order to find the elapsed time, I'm going to start at the top of my Mr. T-Chart at 8:05. Now, I know I'm trying to get to 11:47. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the largest unit of time that I can work with, an hour. How many hours can I count on from 8:05 until I get as close to 11:47 without going past? Well, I know I can go 9:05, 10:05, 11:05. That's as close as I can go, 3 hours. So on this side of my T-chart, I'm going to put plus 3 hours. Now what I'll do is 8:05 plus 3 hours is going to bring me over here to 11:05. Now I know I can't add any more hours in, so what I'm going to do next is think about how many 10s can I add to 11:05 to get as close to 11:47 without going over. What I would do here is start with 11:05, got 11:15, 11:25, 11:35, 11:45. I could add 4 10s to this time. So now I'm going to add 4 10s, which is 40 minutes. I take it again, 11:05 and 40 more minutes brings me to 11:45. And now I know what do I have left? 2 more minutes to go from 11:45 to our target time of 11:47. So I add in my 2 more minutes. And that's going to get me to 11:47 a.m. Not done yet. The last step and the last thing that we're going to need to do is add up our time. I've got 3 hours. And if I add up my minutes, I've got 40 minutes plus 2 minutes. It's 42 minutes. So now I know my elapsed time is 3 hours and 42 minutes. That's how I would use my Mr. T-Chart to help me find elapsed time.